whatever time of the day it is you are listening. This is the PNA Podcast Express. Quick Trip B.
Part 2.
Quick Trip B, Part 2.
The sequel.
The sequening. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. Joined once again by our resident Sasquatch expert, Matt Lindley. Thank you very much.
Gay!
Oh,
I see what I did there.
I see how it's going to be. How it's going to be. Anyway, you can email the podcast at pineapplenipplearsehole@gmail.com or pnapodcastexpress@gmail.com. If you don't know that by now, you haven't been listening. And if you haven't been listening and you are now, thank you.
Fuck you.
No, thank you.
Oh, I mean, thank you.
But fuck you for not listening because you've got a lot of catching up to do. You've got 103 episodes to catch up on. 104.
We left off, for those of you keeping score, we left off about to put meat in our mouth. But
And
not in the smoker's room.
Oh, not in the smoker's hut. So,
I really didn't want to go back to the meat in the mouth.
Here we go. The top of this just says no compromises, and it says Bavarian meats, and it has what I can only picture as an upright lion. Is that what that is, or what is that? Is that
breathing fire, lion,
breathing
bear,
fire.
whatever the fuck it
So
is.
it's spicy.
And these are 1961 established Pike Place Market in Seattle, Washington, where I, of course, have lived.
Seattle, Washington, the home of Bavaria.
That's right. These are the original little Landjagers.
Lamjagers.
Naturally hardwood smoked. And these are distributed by Bavarian Meats in Kent, Washington, where I have been to jail before in Kent.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why
Nice.
were you in jail in Kent, Washington?
That's what led to my divorce. I got picked up for being an asshole.
Prostitution? Solicitation?
Both. I was trying to...
Whacking off next to a dumpster in an alley by a bar?
I was trying to have like an 8-way, so I was picking up whores of all types and soliciting
so you
too.
invited a
What
15-year-old to your hotel room.
What really broke the camel's back there was the midgets.
So these are snack sticks, and I just opened
midgets.
them. I found these down in Ann Arbor, actually, when I was down there for a visit for work. And so we're going to give these snack sticks a try, and we'll give an honest
try one.
assessment. Yeah. Like I said, these are the Bavarian meats.
It's a full-flavored meat.
I would say the Germans are excellent at making meat.
I like the texture.
Yes.
A lot of chew.
It's stout.
Filling.
A lot of smoke flavor, like real smoke flavor, though. It's not just like liquid smoke.
No, it is actual... I just spit a big old chunk out. Actual smoke flavor, isn't it? That's not fake.
Way better than Dearborn sausage.
These are solid.
This is for Ashley.
So, Bavarian meats. There you go. Here we go. If you have any questions, it says, let us know. Call toll free. Get this, folks. Call this number, please. 1-877-453-7591. And that's weekdays from 8 to 4 Pacific time. So that's 7. You can call up to 7 o'clock at night here.
Yeah.
And let Bavarian Meats know you motherfuckers do all right. They're good.
Tell them that
I'd buy these again.
Yeah.
So, can we only have one, or are we allowed to
have another
a
one.
second?
Of course.
Adam, are you going for seconds?
I think I will join you.
I will go
Generally,
in for
so
seconds.
that's the ringing endorsement you need. So as far as snack sticks, we've sampled, 3 different snack sticks on the show?
Yeah.
This is the best one so far.
They're by far the best snack stick so far.
This is a solid 9.
Yeah, I would say so.
So Bavarian Meats. Buy it. Love it. Like it.
Get it, people. You will not be disappointed.
At first, I thought a Seattle, Washington company calling themselves Bavarian Meats, it might all be a lie. But they're legit.
By the way, they have a website, www.bavarianmeats.com. That's BAVARIANMEATS.com.
That's my name.
Bavarian Meats?
No, MATS.
Oh.
Matt.
Anyhow, those exceeded my expectations.
I would say they did.
And I picked those up at,
Very
like
good.
I said, Ann Arbor at a fucking think it was one of the truck stops down there. And I also got prepositioned, too, by a trucker. Thought I was a lot lizard, but I'm like, I'm just here buying meat. He's like, I got some meat for you, boy.
I got some smoked meat from Seattle.
That's right. Like, how much you like smoked meats? And I'm like, I like them very much, sir.
The scariest part to me about buying something like this in Ann Arbor is I know that there is the circumcision coalition in Ann Arbor.
Are you not circumcised?
Yeah, but
Are you not Jewish?
So you're not
what do they do with the leftover?
Oh, so you're saying perhaps
They turn it into sausage.
So are you saying maybe the casing for that could be like foreskins?
Yeah.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Oh, it's tasty foreskin then.
You should Google it.
So
I already did.
So that's what they do with used foreskins, is use them as sausage
Yes.
casings?
Along
That-
with pig rectum, lamb lining.
The lamb lining.
Not sure what that. So along with that, the University of Michigan also, they had a kid born without eyelids. I may have told you this before, but they took the foreskin of a circumcised penis and
Of a
made
wiener.
eyelids. Yeah,
Yes. You can say wiener
yeah.
You can say peener.
or
But
penis,
the-
whatever your preference.
Penis,
Unfortunately,
penis.
the kid's older now, but he's just cockeyed.
I get where
I
he's
see
going
what
with
you did
that.
there, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
That's where the fist
Thank you very
bump.
much. Thank you very much. No, seriously, like we were down there one time for an appointment for Mary, and there was like this big festival going on, and a gigantic tent for the anti-circumcision coalition of Ann Arbor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you say, I don't want to be circumcised anymore?
Well, you can't get it back once
Can
you've
you
already been
undo it? they
circumcised.
can't but just take one of those little Bavarian meats and just, yeah.
They're not going to give you a little sausage stick and say, well, let's pull this off
got-
and put it back on his wiener.
It's my greatest regret. You got any donor foreskin?
That's right. I need some donor foreskin. My boyfriend wants to dock, and we don't have the necessary equipment.
Don't bring up docking. I know what it is.
why are you
I
so-
don't like it.
I don't like.
Seriously,
I know,
though,
spoken like a. So you had a bad experience, I assume.
I did.
Okay.
Seriously, though, doesn't it put a whole new light on the band Dockin'?
Yes, rocking with docking. Wait a minute.
Fucking A.
They were
But it
locking
wasn't
peni.
an experiment with actually docking. The experiment was somebody told me about it. That was enough to turn me off. That's just wrong.
Well, maybe the head of your penis would like to feel snug as a bug in a rug and some foreskin. I assumed you're
To
circumcised.
the
I don't
head
know.
of another penis.
Last time I saw your dick, it was in some chick's hand in the fucking smoker's hut.
Really?
Woo!
I'm glad it was a chick.
Well, I don't know. She talked like a man. Had to dip his skull in and was smoking a cigarette.
Hey, I'll be here with Matt. Get on out right now.
And that fucking bench, like where you sat was fine, but where she sat was like mowing. Like it was, yeah.
I sensed a lot of jealousy amongst the.
If I could get a fat
Yeah.
fucking manly chick to give me a hand job while smoking a cigarette, I'll take it.
Be just like jacking off.
It's like
With somebody else's
I
hand.
call that Saturday.
Well, that's Monday morning to me.
Sometimes Phil lights a cigarette and holds it in his left hand, and just for the sensation of it all.
I want to smell the smoke wafting in my face as I jerk my fucking dick. Yeah.
And he doesn't even smoke.
No, I don't.
Nope. He just
No.
holds it. I just like to hold it and smell it.
That's it. And then in the other room, I put my iPad on the best of Sling Blade. So put it on loud, so it's projecting through the bathroom door. So it's my disappointing dad yelling, "Yep, boy,
Hey, boy, you gotta put some mustard on them biscuits.
you shouldn't have done that. He's just a boy."
I'm gonna put the mustard on the biscuits. I'm gonna put the mustard on the biscuits.
Them French fried taters.
I love them taters, French
And then the
fries.
smoke's wafting in my face, and I'm jerking off, and it's just magnificent.
Jesus
It's kind of
Christ,
magical.
Bill.
It's the most satisfying orgasm you'll ever have in your life.
Do we also now have to drink for this episode?
We should.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Here's to 105 episodes of this bullshit.
Okay, so I have a question for Phil. I see you at Forester Park.
Go
I
on.
see you at the STD of Deckerville.
Yeah,
Why don't you... I see you on the break wall, Port Santa Lake fishing,
yeah.
but I never see you in Port Santa Lake bars. Why? I did once. I did one time.
So there's people there that I owe a hand job to, and I don't feel like giving it.
Why not? You know, why don't you come to me with these problems? If you owe it to them, I can help you with that.
All right. I know you would.
If we
you
team up,
you're always
we-
willing to lend a hand, and I love that about you.
Phil,
I will lend a hand.
I have one of those hand grip exercises.
I need that.
Exercisers. Yeah. So you can get through this.
Okay.
We'll get you through it. We will train you.
Come back, Port Santa Lake. Let's
Okay.
get the hand jobs over with.
You know, I have.
We'll help
I have.
you.
Honestly, I have boycotted Port Santa Lake.
Why? Other than fishing.
There's a chick that broke my heart there.
Aw. Tell us more.
But Phil, we're going to train you.
Okay. How to jerk
We're going to train
somebody
you.
off? I'm
Train you
inspired.
how to get rid of that bitch
That's right.
from your life.
We're going to train you like you've never been trained before. You'll be stroking those people off so fast.
We have to start now.
Record time. Yeah.
10 jumping jacks. Naked.
Naked jumping jack.
You go grab two pool cues, and I want you top to bottom on those things.
Just
Yep. Till they're like a toothpick. Till there ain't nothing left.
That's
of them.
right. Work it.
But I did see you there during
No.
the Port Santa Lake Festival.
Yeah.
Or was it the festival or the blues festival?
Blues Fest. So, I've been living a weird life lately because I've been holed up because I don't know. I don't like people. It's weird because people think I am this person who's out and about and party and everything, but and for some reason, Port Santa Lake, the one night I was there, I just looked around and I realized that I'm like,
I don't like people.
yeah, I don't like people. So I haven't been back. I should go
Well,
back because there's people that love me there. I understand that, and
Everybody
I love you
there
too.
loves you.
And I love you too. And
I didn't say me.
no, I'm talking to them. But it's the fourth wall, man. Come on.
I do love you, Phil.
Actually, only second wall. I digress.
so
but,
what would your...
Because we're on radio, we're only two-dimensional.
That's right.
What was your excuse at Forester Park?
I was with my kids.
I gave you a beer. You
Yeah.
said, I'm coming down to your party later. You never came.
Because my kids wanted to go home.
Phil also promised. I don't know what we were hitting going on. Oh, you were going to
Poker.
come to
Yeah.
poker.
It was a kid-friendly party.
My kids don't like to drink anymore, though.
Why? That's on you, not the mom.
I know. They had a bad experience.
Phil ain't taught him well at all.
You're right. That's on me. I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize to everybody. It's weird because when you...
Get divorced.
Yeah. You just feel like a big pile of shit. And sometimes the public is too much to deal with.
Well, so let me throw this perspective at you,
Right.
because it's obvious that people enjoy your company and want to spend time
Absolutely.
hanging out with you.
Okay.
So your self-worth with that alone should go up some. And
Yes.
what you have to remember is, as far as your divorce goes, that statistically, you didn't stand a fucking chance.
Well, I understand that.
Absolutely.
I mean, people have listened to the podcast. They understand, wow. I mean, I'm a whole big fucking wheelbarrow full of fucking fuck, So, I get it. I've been struggling lately. And part of it is satisfaction with everything in my life, like my job, social status, everything. We're getting there. I'm coming around. I feel it. I'm buoying back up. Like I'm coming around. So we'll get back to it.
I mean, Matt and I are trying to get you going here.
Yeah.
Yes. You know,
We're trying to get you back in the game.
That's right.
I really do. I invite him along with me all the time,
I know. I appreciate
and
that.
he just doesn't come.
And I want to tell everybody, you, present company included, like, don't stop. Like, I get it. It's frustrating. I'll get there. I'll get there, and I promise you. I promise everybody I'll get there.
You know, Philip.
Buttercup, don't break my heart.
You know, Philip. I've been in the same place you're at,
Yeah.
but I still live life every day as it was the last. Don't stop.
I mean, Matt was once getting a hand job from a wildebeest in the smoker hut, and look at him now.
With
And look at
hooves.
him now.
Now
With
he's showing
hooves.
up. Now he's showing up mostly naked to podcasts and not getting on them.
How do you like me now?
You know how long it took it to heal getting a man job from a wildebeest?
By a cloven hoof. It was probably you're probably sitting there having a hard time getting off because you're just like, this hoof isn't even trimmed well.
You have to get with
Because
a
the guy
camel or
trims
something.
hooves, so it's
Don't
like,
ever go with a split hoof.
no.
Find a camel or a zebra
Something with a solid
or a
Yeah.
horse.
or a horse, something.
Which
Yeah.
I do have a horse.
I know you do. She looks in
Horse?
your window when you're having sex.
She does.
Horse?
Horse.
Although I'm alone and by
What's your
myself.
horse's name again?
Judy.
Judy. That's right. She's been contributed to the show before.
43-year-old quarter horse.
How old?
43.
Holy
She will not
shit.
die. She will not leave my farm. She wants to gobble up hay and apples, and I have to switch pastures all summer long, and I fucking hate it. She just needs to let go. There's no reason a horse should live that long.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, Judy. If she's listening right now, which I'm sure she is because she's probably in my camper,
You should put some headphones on her.
she knows where the TV is.
Yeah.
Die, Judy.
You know, I'm pretty sure we've discussed on the podcast before. I'm pretty sure that if you called in Cardi B, who drowns puppies, she would also
She'd
euthanize
drown a
your
horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Euthanize your horse for you.
I think locally I can find somebody that would just shoot her in the head a lot cheaper.
Could you imagine drowning a horse? That takes some skill.
Well, you have to have water, Phil, to drown a horse.
Well, we got a whole big lake like 8
You
miles
can-
away.
You can lead a
You
horse
gonna-
to water,
Are
but
you
you
going to
can't
ride
hold
her
their head
there?
under.
Because I'm not.
You sure?
Last time I took her out behind my property, she couldn't even make it back. That was only half a mile. She was so tired, and I was still giving her the boot.
You just giving her the spurs, huh?
She wasn't going fast enough that I lost my cowboy hat.
I'm Mr. Red.
We love you, Judy.
We love you, Judy.
When she dies, can we have a funeral and we can podcast it?
I think when she dies, we're going to eat her.
Ooh, I like. Although I don't know if 43-year-old fucking horses make good hamburgers.
That is the next challenge.
I went to Canada we had a podcast about this specifically to get a horse burger. I went to
And
Canada
I
to do it.
inadvertently ate one in Canada.
Right, but I
You
specifically
had a
went
horse
to
burger.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's the next challenge. When
Well,
Judy
hold on.
dies,
Here we go. Bavarian
we are
meats.
going to eat her.
Ingredients: beef, pork, water, 43-year-old horse.
And dog.
I tasted it in there.
I
Yeah,
tasted a
and
little
dextrose.
bit of dog in there.
Right,
All right, that's the next challenge. Tomorrow morning,
horse burgers.
I'm killing my horse. I'm going to let her hang for a week.
Damn it!
And then next Monday, we are all eating the whole
Mustang
fucking
burgers.
horse.
Mustang Judy.
Except, we'll have her butchered out. But
Okay.
we're eating the horse.
God damn it!
Calm down, Phil. She doesn't have a cock.
Still
But
know
I have a
if
feeling I know what part you're going for.
I just don't know if I like this idea. I mean, 43-year-old horse. 43-year-old anything doesn't taste good. Trust
Sure
me,
it
I've
does.
tried it. I've tried it.
Ask my wife.
Well, it's a little bit off from 43-year-old, but I did have some 16-year-old Pincani cheese that my
I was
dad
wondering
brought
where you were
home.
going with that.
And he opened it up. I said, no fucking way am I eating that.
And you did, though.
He cut off a chunk. I ate it. Best fucking cheese I ever had.
Yeah. I've had that super aged cheese up there before. It's
16-year-old Pincani cheese. It smells like dong. But it is the best cheese you'd ever tasted. I've ate dong before. I'm a hoof trimmer. I fucking get dong in my mouth every goddamn Tuesday. Tomorrow morning, I'm having dong in my mouth.
Oh, boy.
Cheech like peach, chong like dong.
Yes.
Dear really
God.
I bummed myself out. When am I going to rebound from this? It's coming, right?
Yeah.
I've been telling
Well,
Phil.
I think Matt and I are now on a mission to build you up, Buttercup.
All right.
I tried telling him I'm available every night. I go out and I have fun every night. He will not come along with me. No, I gotta go do robotics shit in the morning, or no, I have to work, or no, women don't like me.
When are you going to go out with dudes, Matt, so that I'm interested?
At least I have a
Phil.
chance then.
I'm not gonna put my finger in your butthole.
Again.
I just want you to express my anal glands again.
But I'm in the same place
Right?
as you are.
All right.
I've been shit on. I've been dumped.
Let's go find
single
fucking
guy.
bitches, I guess, then.
I do it every weekend, and I have the best nights ever.
But women like you. They don't like me.
Because you don't go out with them.
What do I have to do?
Bring your swimming shorts. We go swimming.
I'm always wearing them. It's just my skivvies. I'll go in that lake naked. I don't care.
I was in there
before.
last Friday. I was in there the previous Saturday. I was in there the previous Saturday.
I'll go in there.
We're
Hey,
doing
this
it again.
Saturday. This Saturday we're going in.
All right, I'm going to invite you, Phil. We're going to Forster Inn.
I've had to
Friday. No, listen.
Go on.
Here's
Go
your
on.
invitation. Friday night, 7 o'clock. Forster Inn. Keno beers, drinks, and then we're going swimming in Lake Huron
So
in
here-
late October.
Herein lies the problem. Friday nights I do football games because I'm an idiot.
Pick your poison.
If I had to pick which one of these opportunities is going to take me the furthest, probably going to Forster and playing Keno and jumping in the lake is probably the
Yeah.
one.
Although
gonna be a
I am
great
going to make a
time.
point that shrinkage is not going to help Phil at all.
Doesn't help me either.
Oh, goddamn.
You seen when I came back.
That's going to
after
put
the
me in the
swim,
negatives.
I was in the corner sitting on a chair.
Your shorts did look baggy.
They
Oh,
did.
very much.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Because the water was cold enough to where, I don't think a lot of women understand what
No.
a shrivel is.
So I think
One day on a Saturday night,
on.
watching movies, sitting on the couch, let's bake some cookies and have a great time, spend the afternoon inside.
a little squeezer.
You have a nice little hog going on.
Yeah.
You go out into Lake Huron in October in a pair of panties. That fucking hog left the barn.
That's right. It's gone.
That fucking hog turns into a snail.
It's like Judy trying to go full gallop for a mile. It ain't happening.
And it's not fair because women don't have that problem. All their
If
shit
anything,
stays the
their-
same.
But no, their shit accentuates because those nipples go dink.
They do, but it practically stays the same.
Right.
You can go from a 5.5 incher to
Listen
a
to
fucking
this
innie.
guy.
You got turtle head now.
Yeah.
You're being
Now-
generous for 5.5 over there, aren't you?
What's average?
Now, if you cut an inch off your dick, it leaves a scab on your ass.
Right. It's just
Yeah.
not fair
No.
to go swimming in these cold waters with a woman and have her judge you.
She'd be like, I'm just going to go bang myself with my nipples.
So exactly, because bing,
Yep.
because her nipples go
Bing,
from
bing.
her nipples go from 1/8 of an inch to fucking 1 inch, and you're like, what the fuck?
That's awesome. But
Cutting
not
glass.
every night will
Right.
your stuff do that.
No.
That's great and all, and I'm going to put my mouth on them, but this is not going
No.
from 0 to 60
No.
tonight.
You see, what had happened was
Let's see what
I
happens
hopped
in
in
the
Cold
morning.
Lake. Yeah. You'll have that at these big jobs.
Well, always got morning wood. that helps.
I don't remember the last time I had morning wood.
So if you ever take a girl home from the bar and things don't really work out that well,
Right.
sleep on it, and before you take her home in the morning, try again, because it's a whole different story. You're working again.
Yeah.
Everybody's up in the morning.
That's right.
Everybody's ready to go.
A 10 hut.
That's exactly what it is. So don't let a Friday or Saturday night really get you down, because the next
whiskey
morning
dick
is going to put you right back where you belong.
Like he's wearing a life jacket.
Yes.
I'm really sorry.
What the fuck is Adam watching?
Porn. I was in the pool! That's the shrinkage episode of Seinfeld.
Yes.
Shrinkage! I was in the pool!
Oh, boy.
I don't know.
You guys understand that's a real thing, right?
So
Shrinkage.
here's my problem. I do way too many things. I should cut everything out besides my day job, I feel like, other than the podcast. Because, like, I bowl a couple nights a week. I have events for my kids, and then I do football games. I do the radio station shit. Like, I don't have any spare time. That's the weird part about me. So maybe that's really killing my psyche. Like, I try to do all this shit thinking it's going to advance my whatever.
Are you doing all this shit to keep your mind off of something else?
Perhaps.
Or are you doing all this shit because you enjoy doing all this shit?
I enjoy a lot of it, but some of it I don't anymore. And really, it doesn't, like, I have 7 jobs right now. Only 2 of them pay me. So that's fucked up. Like,
So
I do a lot of work
like
for...
life is passing you by right now and you're missing out?
I don't feel that way. I feel like I should be...
Because it is.
I feel like I should be further ahead than I am.
So I had to make the conscious effort to cut some things out.
Right.
And I was just like you. I had way too many things, and I still feel like I have too many things going on.
Right.
This is as much therapy as anything, so this would be the last thing I would cut out.
Right, obviously.
And then
Don't ever cut this out.
no, not even an option. But like, you know, I'm probably winding down in my wrestling coaching career, although that'll be starting up here soon.
Right.
You know, and then I jam with some guys. We don't play out a lot, but that'll be a thing in the future too. But I mean, I did do a lot of other things like calling football games and things like that. And I don't want to say after a decade of doing that, I got bored with it, but it was like that was the least important of my list of things. So I'll still go do a game every now and then, but
Right.
I don't enjoy driving to the games when they're an hour or more away, and I don't, you know, there's all that kind of stuff that...
Well, and for me, part of it is you can put all this effort into it. I can put all of myself into it, all of my effort, all of my ability, and nobody seems to give a shit. It's weird.
Yeah, what I really found was...
Like you do get some positive feedback from general public people, but as far as the people I'm doing it for, all I get is, you could have done this better, and I'm just like, I don't understand.
Well, like you made a comment critical of
Right.
Of some coaching decisions a week or so ago.
Right.
And you caught some grief for it. And it's like, people don't realize that you do this for free.
Right.
And you go out there and you're calling these games, and it literally is so that Grandma in Florida can listen.
Right.
And Dad, if he's on the road working, you know, driving truck, he can
Right.
listen. And it's literally for that audience. And then you get somebody that goes, well, you know, you shouldn't have done this. It's
Boy,
like,
you shouldn't
well,
have
you know
done
what
that.
you should do? You should go out and you should buy the equipment, and you should do this.
And the problem is I don't think people understand. And I was talking about this with a friend, and I was having a bad day. And I said, I don't understand. I don't understand why I do all these things, and people always say just negative. And he said something very enlightening to me. He said, it's because a lot of things that you do you make look easy, but they're not. Like doing the broadcast, doing the like you make it look easy, but it's not. And people don't understand that. So they just want to catch that fringe of just, that one little thing or nitpicker. And I'm like, feel free. Like, grab the mic. You Matt, you know it as well as anybody. Like, you've done a great job. Like, but it's not easy, is it?
Phil, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Everybody's always saying you only live once, right?
Right.
I disagree. You live every day. You only die once.
Oh, well, it's astute, but I like it.
Live every day.
So I should just give it all up and fucking party?
I think you should do what makes you happy. Live your life the way you want to live it.
Okay.
Are you having fun? You doing what you want to do?
I mean, there's high points. There's things I love. Like, I love doing this show, and I think it reflects on the show. I think it really does.
Yeah. Well, and it was... I still would like to go call football games from time to time. I get the urge to do it. It's not that I got... But I just found that, I guess burnout is the right word. Like, I was just like, I just don't feel like doing that. All the effort that goes into it, You
don't, yeah.
I mean, there is by the time you do all this show prep and you...
People don't understand.
Yeah. And, like, when you don't call, when they switch the jersey numbers and you don't call the right kid's number and then you get hate mail from somebody going, my grandson was number 29. Or you called him Smith and he's a Jones.
Or you mispronounce a name, God forbid.
Yeah.
All right, Phil, let me give you an example.
Go on. Anyway, we're getting to... Yeah, let's go. Let's just go with this.
Let me just put this scenario out there for you.
Go on.
So, Friday night, we're at Forest Bar.
I know, and
we order pizza. We get Keno tickets. We're drinking. We're having fun with a bunch of people. Then we take off. We do something crazy. We're going up to Mills Road. We're going to jump in the lake.
Well, why don't you catch me about...
We go and jump in the lake.
Catch me about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
We're living life.
I know.
Where you seem to be unhappy with what you're doing with life.
I'm not unhappy.
All you have to do is change it.
I'm not unhappy. It's just...
You seem unfulfilled.
Why don't you step over of what you're doing and try that part of life and see where that takes you?
That's not me. It's never been me, though. I've always been the guy that fucking busts his ass, works full-time through college,
but
supporting
does that make
himself.
You smile? Does that make you laugh? Does that make you have fun? Does that give you a tingly feeling in your stomach?
Nah.
Or is that something you're accustomed to?
It's just what I'm accustomed to. I'm used to fucking work.
So I
got called lazy when I was a kid, and I said no one's ever going to say that again.
Let's do a change-up.
All right.
So we'll see you Friday at Forest Strand?
Can't do it this Friday. I already committed.
He did already commit.
When you commit, no, you have to honor commitments. When you make a commitment,
Friday,
I'll have my kids.
Bring them. Get them pizza, play some Keno. They can touch the moves.
They're not going to get an offer like that.
That's the creepiest thing I've ever heard.
See, I'm not Dr. Phil, but I can already see right off the bat that you always make up an excuse
touch the moose.
Why you have to keep your life the way it is. You're not open to change.
Oh no, I think I'm very flexible, honestly. But
flex, dude. Flex a little bit. Get that smile back on your face. Party with some ladies.
Fucking whores, I love it.
Get a handy out in the parking lot.
No, I want it in the smoker's hut. I want it in the smoker's hut. I want it in the smoker's hut. I want to experience. I want to live vicariously through that guy. I saw his vinegar strokes. Like, I want to. Sarah. Hi. You're good. No, I didn't mean. Oh, he wants a beer. I was just saying hi. But
yes, please.
Yeah. Well, now that we've bummed everybody out, including myself, where are we at, producer?
We're at about that time.
Yeah, let's wrap this up. Sorry this episode was a bummer.
I don't think it was a bummer. I think it was a dose of reality that everybody fucking needed. Including you, Phil Nickel. That's what I think.
So, you're right. But here's the thing. Nobody cares. That's the thing. That's actually the thing. That's actually the thing.
We are listening.
I summed it all up. Nobody cares. The reason I stick with doing the football games is because that's what got me my start in all of this. Like, all right, shove the meat stick in my mouth.
Okay, we understand you're doing the football games. But can you understand if you were to get into a microphone at a bar, like at Blue Water or Boondocks or something, and get on that one, you would have way more fun. Plus, there's women there.
So are you suggesting taking the podcast on the road?
I do think we need to do that from time to time.
I'm in.
Why not try the podcast at like Blue Water or Boondocks? Or I'm gonna walk right away from Carsville Hotel right now.
So to be fair, full disclosure, the owner,
beautiful vibrato, by the way.
the owner of Blue Water, the owner of Huco Bruco, and also the owners of Ruth Farmers Tavern
And Benchwarmers
have asked me or Adam to come do our podcast there, and I'm the problem. I'm the problem, aren't I? I won't do it.
You are, because Adam and I are all for it. We'll go anywhere we have to go.
I'm a goddamn Wilbury.
You're traveling.
And I'm a wheelbarrow.
All right, you guys have convinced me.
All you have to do is pick me up by my back feet and push me along.
But I think we need to make it an event.
We do.
You know, not just show up someplace unannounced and do it. We need to make it an event because, you know, it will stagnate here at the STD.
I think it's working on that.
I think we should go on tour.
Yeah.
Do different bars.
I'm all for this, but at the same time, I will contribute to the promotion and the planning, but I can't do it all. I feel like I always have to do it all, and that's the problem. But
you know that's not the case with this.
I know. But maybe I'm a little like our friend Eric Van Landingham, who, God bless his soul, but he loves shit done. He's a perfectionist, and I get it. Because things should be perfect. But there comes a time when you have to let go. And letting go is something I struggle with, too.
Yeah, change is something that we all struggle with a little bit. But
Right.
I think that going out and taking this on the road, let us know what you think out there.
Yeah.
Send us an email and say, hey, this is where I'd love to see you show up at. Because I'll guarantee you there's not a single bar in the area that we would go to and say, look, we do a podcast. We've been charted in 4 countries.
1, 2, 3, 4, bitch.
Yeah. We've charted in 4 countries.
Fill
We
you
wanna
guys
come in and
in
do
on
this.
something right now.
Go on.
Like, I love this bar.
Yeah.
It's a great bar. I've been coming here a lot. I love it. But if you decide to move on to like Port Sanilac area or Shady Shores area, not Applegate, not Carsonville,
Why not?
very good bars.
Applegate will like us.
And they got great pizza.
They're more of a restaurant than they are a bar.
That is true.
Applegate is
You're welcome.
going to be off the list.
Okay.
But
We will gain listeners. I get that. Because people are enthusiastic.
Shady's, Blue Water, Forster.
Well, then let's do it.
I think you should.
So
I
here-
think you're
I'm-
going to see this thing go right through the roof.
I'm announcing it right now.
And
Next
Phil,
Monday.
I want to tell you, Phil, when you move on to those places, like
Yeah.
this place, there's us here.
I'm willing to take the
At
lead.
Blue Water,
Yeah.
it's not going to be just
So
us
I'm
here.
willing to take the lead. Next
At
Monday.
Shady Shores,
I'm saying
it's
this
not
right.
going to be just us here.
I'm putting this on wax right now. Next Monday, a week from today, where do you want to go? You make the call. Adam, are you good with that?
I am good with that.
I'd say we start at Blue Water and in Port Sanilac.
Let's do it then. Next Monday we'll be at Blue Water.
Then after that, we'll go to Shady Shores and
Okay.
Applegate.
Okay.
And then after that, we go to Steese's.
Okay. I know all those people.
Well, you're going to be in for a world a difference from
Let's
going
do it.
from here to there. The reason why is
Do you
because
think I'm
there's
going to be worse then?
people there.
Oh.
There's people there. And since you are a celebrity,
Shit.
We're the
and
closest
Adam's
thing they have
celebrity,
around here.
Right.
since we're all celebrities, women will flock on us like you wouldn't believe.
Like Judy to an apple.
Yes. Thank you for remembering Judy.
Always. Okay, so next week we'll do that. Let's do that. Let's get out of
let's
get out of my comfort zone.
We're going on tour.
Okay. Yeah, the tour of the thumb,
We are
bitch.
going on tour.
Hey, fall 2021, this fucking podcast. Fall 2021, we're on tour.
We got to put it out on social media.
Yeah, well,
We
we'll
are
promote
going
it.
on tour.
On tour. We should stake out. Please. We should stake out what bars we're going to do, but I guess Blue Water.
And I will have it set up.
We'll
where
talk
we
to
have-
Jeannie next
we
week
have
and-
the
or this
best
week.
seat in the table.
Yeah. Where would you do it at from Blue, in your mind? Upstairs or downstairs?
Downstairs.
Oh, yeah, downstairs.
We're at downstairs. The
The
corner?
guy that is trying to do karaoke upstairs
Yeah.
sucks so bad that nobody will even walk up there anymore.
We've heard.
I said, hey, I want to do a song. I want to do Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond.
Ba, ba, ba.
So him and I are the only two upstairs. He says, write it down, put it in the basket. I said, what? He goes,
Wait, what?
write it down and put it in the basket.
I've
said-
heard tales of his horribleness.
So
Can you just
it
play
puts the
it?
lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again.
Exact. I said, meet you right here, right now.
Yeah.
I says, can you just play it? He says, it's protocol to put it in the basket and submit your song.
Did you say, why don't you suck my dick?
I said, you got to get the fuck out of here. This does not work for us here in Port Sanilac.
I'm sorry, Mr. Garrison. I'm sorry. Why don't you suck my balls, Mr. Garrison?
Did you guys hear about the fight that I got in?
No, you got into a fight.
All right, I gotta tell you guys this
Thank you.
story. So, me and some friends went over to the Alley Bar. You guys ever been to the Alley Bar?
Nobody's ever taken
It's
me.
a great place.
Right.
If you ever get a chance to go to Port Sanilac, go to the Alley Bar.
I need somebody to take me because I'm not going to walk in.
You and I, Phil, will go to the Alley Bar.
All right.
So it's between Raymond's Hardware.
I know where it
And
is.
Karen's Creations.
But I appreciate you demonstrating. You know what? Good job. That's fucking good radio right there.
It is an awesome place to go to. They have the best company. They have a fire out back. You know, good price on beers. So anyway, we're at the Alley Bar, and I took my beer from there, and I walked over to the Blue Water Bar.
Wah, wah, wah.
And I was on the sidewalk drinking my beer. So this old man comes up to me and says, you didn't buy that here. You're not drinking it here. I was like, what? He takes it out of my hand, throws it out in the road. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I don't know. I guess he'd be like 65, 66.
Try 70.
So he went to take a drink out of his beer. It was a bottle. I took it. I threw it out in the middle of the road. He come up and punched me right here. I said, are you fucking serious? I don't know. I got about 3 hits on him, and then they barred him out of there or told him to go. Now I felt really bad because the barmaid was out in the street sweeping up the broken glass.
Sweeping up the
of my beer
glass.
bottle.
I've actually heard this story from the other perspective. So
And this guy is just like a weekender there. He's not a normal guy.
he's a guy that old age is not treating him well. I think he's
27.
No.
And he looks that old.
no.
not
He's,
27.
I feel like he's losing his faculties. So
He lost his faculties.
right.
All right, gentlemen, are we ready to get out of here?
No.
Next week.
I'm
Next
still
Monday
sad.
night at 7 p.m., we will be at the Blue Water
Blue
Inn.
Water Bar in Port Sanilac, Michigan.
Write that down.
Sanilac.
Can you get me a map to there?
You will
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a hell of a crowd.
You can
there,
show
I
up.
guarantee it.
Do they have a Roomba?
So we're gonna. They better have a Roomba because they have all that carpet, and then they've got the compass rose in the middle of the bar, but it's not actually pointed north.
My mom's got
you
a
ever
Roomba,
noticed
and
that?
she said it's good with the hardwood.
You never noticed that?
Oh, the one on the floor?
Yeah, it's not pointed true north. It's
not.
pointed. It's opposite. Anyway, sorry to bore you with the details, but
My mom's got a Roomba, and she says it's good on hardwood.
so you heard it here, and you'll hear it on our socials. Come on out. We're gonna be there at what, 6:30?
Yeah, at least by 6:30, probably 6 to set
We'll
up.
be recording till at least 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So stop by
Absolutely.
and talk shit, talk whatever.
Blue Water Sports Bar and Grill.
Tell me exactly what you think about me, and I'm okay with that. I'll take it.
I think that you'll find that most people are pretty amicable towards you.
And I think, actually, we might find Phil a girlfriend there.
We might get you a hand job. At least from
least.
something that is wearing lipstick.
If you don't get a hand job, maybe
that
at
dude
least
wearing
a
Daisy
couple
Dukes earlier?
slices of free bacon.
Oh, I love free bacon.
I know you do.
Bacon. All bacon should be free.
Bacon.
Yes.
All right, well, let's wrap this up. He's Adam
Let's
Filkins.
wrap it up.
I'm Phil Nickel. He's our resident Sasquatch expert, Matt Lindley. Thank you very much. A pleasure as always. Judy, we love you out there, 43-year-old horse. Die soon so we can have some burgers. PNA Podcast Express at gmail.com. Pineapple Nipple Arsehole at gmail.com.
Both are at gmail.com.
Make good choices.